Bagha is playing Canlander Depths, is what he calls it. He's playing Ancient Tomb, Natural Order, Mox Emerald, Strip Mine, and Demonic Tutor for his cards.
Yep. All right, and we have a. Is that a colony garden?
That is a colony garden. You can put a plant token into play.
All right, that is a 0/1
which are available
plant.
right next to him.
I don't actually know if they are.
I bet they are.
That's kind of a niche token.
I bet they are.
All right, we have a Birds of Paradise as the turn 1 play, followed by a Mox Pearl. Anything else? All right, we have a pass.
That's all we got.
All right. Both players in their early turns. I think they also both kept their opening 7. Got an Elvish Mystic. Is that an I think I caught an Elder Gargaroth in Chase's hand as well. Yep.
Yeah, he's got some big boys in this stuff.
Got a Flame Slash. All right, and a Spring Heart Nantuko. Do you want to bring up Spring Heart Nantuko really quick and show the nice wall of text that card is?
This card has so much unnecessary text on it.
It does have a lot of unnecessary text when it is a creature on the battlefield. You can skip so much of that card and get right to the last sentence, which says, if you didn't create a token this way, create a 1/1 green insect creature token.
Chase is going to put one of the best cards in the format into play, in my opinion. It's Minsk and Boo.
Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes.
Which, if you follow plenty of other vintagey formats, you know all about Minsk and Boo.
Yes,
and what he can do.
And also in the Canadian Highlander Discord, this card is very, very it's a very hot topic.
People want
this card to be pointed.
This really, really bad.
It's actually a pretty divisive card in the committee that manages the points list for Canlander. Actually.
Recently they did point Ancient Tomb though, and Chase I know used to have Ancient Tomb in his deck and does not anymore.
Chase can no longer.
Maybe they're helping us out a little.
Just a little bit, but Chase is running a deck that is running a lot of cards that stress what the points list is all about.
He's definitely pushing at the edges.
Minsk and Boo, the
White Plume
Adventurer. Some of the cards that Chase is running are on the short list of cards that might be pointed in the future. We have a Demonic Tutor being cast by Jacob Bagha. After creating...
You think Fable's close? I kind of almost do.
I don't know about Fable, but
Fable's
maybe.
really good.
So are a lot of cards in the format. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what all of it is.
Comet's still our pup.
Yes, Comet. Yes, there is a Comet in Chase's deck, and that is definitely... You didn't hit save, by the way, for Chase's updated deck list name. Or you didn't...
Okay, yeah, you're right. Because I never changed it.
That's not how you spell Naya.
Nah.
All right. So, we all get to play like we're Chase right now. We don't actually know exactly what Jacob got with the Demonic Tutor. We missed it as casters.
He did play that new Sower card, right? Is that what that is?
What? Oh, Sower Myco Spawn? Possibly. All right, we have a Fast Spawn being played by Jacob, and we have a Caracas. A Caracas, once again about to show why it is also a card that is on the short list of cards that might be pointed. And a Strip Mine, which is pointed, currently 2 points. But Jacob getting a couple of insect tokens, Strip Mining that Urza's Saga away, and also has basically a perpetual removal spell for that Boo token. That Minsk and Boo creates.
What's the black card he's in play?
The black card that's in play right here. That is a demonic. That's a Demonic Tutor.
Oh,
I believe.
It's just exiled?
I think that's a Demonic Tutor.
Is it?
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah. I don't know why it's exiled, but
okay.
It might be.
What are all these?
There we go. It's in his graveyard now. Okay. Yeah. All right. So he's got all those insect. Yep. All right. And
check me a Caracas that Boo.
Yep.
It's that really helps to have the Caracas against this card.
Yeah, Caracas is
Caracas also.
It's a cracking good card. Caracas is also on the short list of the discourse for cards to possibly be pointed. And also, while we have Minsk and Boo up here, BK, do you think the Planeswalker should just be Minsk?
Yeah,
Because it's kind of weird to say Boo is created by Minsk and Boo.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So Boo has been returned to Chase's hand and ceases to exist because tokens cannot exist in any zone other than the battlefield. All right. We
Its
have.
power, its 4 counters will stay in play though.
Yes, we have some questions here. I think a judge is asking something. Not exactly sure. Or. All right. Not exactly sure why Birds of Paradise is going into the graveyard.
What did happen to Birds of Paradise there?
All right, we have a Flame Slash taking out the Springheart Nantuko. Probably a good target for that. That card gets out of hand really, really fast, especially if an opponent has a fast bond in hand. All right. Now
What
the real.
happened to the? I don't know what happened to the birds.
I don't know what happened to the birds either. Maybe someone in chat saw. Chat, if you know what happened to the Birds of
Is
Paradise.
it that land in play?
That is an Urza's Cave, I believe. So I don't think that does anything.
Let's look at this guy's land base. Versus Cave? Okay. That's pretty cool.
All right, we have an Inquisition. Inquisition being able to take out Elvish Mystic, or is that the baby Kavu?
I think it's Flame Tongue Kavu.
It was on the side. It was on the side that could be taken by. It might be Flame Tongue Kavu, but I think that card was on the side that could be taken by Inquisition. Not exactly sure. All right, the draw for turn isn't a. This is the oil counter card. Miglaz, Maze Crusher. This card is pretty relevant here. Jacob is going to be sacrificing that Urza's Cave to go get a land. No, that's not going to be. That's. What is the Icker? Minus borderless, dude. Minus borderless. You gotta have the. It's all right. Anyway, Miglaz. You have to put the. Yeah. There we go. All right. Now we can read it. But yeah, Miglaz has a lot of relevant text on it. Specifically, the pay 3 mana to
Big boy for 3.
Yep, remove the oil counters to destroy an artifact or enchantment, which means that fast bond is probably short-lived. So yes, those that die on Miglaz is not +1/+1 counters. They are oil counters.
Okay. Jacob just sacked his Urza's Cave to get.
I think he's still searching or trying to figure it out. He might be trying to get Dark Depths or Thespian Stage, trying to get something. Is
Underground Mortuary.
Underground Mortuary, yes. The green-black.
I always gotta see if I.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Surveil Land.
Why is that one coming?
Because that's not a showcase art.
Wow.
Yep. Alright, a swamp being surveilled into the graveyard. Interesting that he's tapping the Caracas. Must be something big then. We've got a Finale of Devastation for 3.
Oh.
What is he gonna go get with for 3? It might be Ramanop Excavator, would be my guess. To be able to start using Strip Mine from his graveyard.
Yeah.
And with a fast bond in play, that is kind of GG for Chase's mana base.
Yeah, I mean, Chase only has one land left.
He does only have one land left, but that might be enough. That Miglaws can only get Vigilance and Menace so many times. Still digging. Might be thinking there might be a couple of options here. For
Jacob's land deck is sweet. It's got some good shit.
That's Chase's deck. This is. Yep, a Ramanov Excavator is the grab. Yeah, so this it's Crucible of Worlds on legs. Able to play land cards from his graveyard. Jacob Bagha pulling the strip mine out from the graveyard and saying, "All right, Chase, you are just not going to be able to play lands anymore, or you're only going to get one shot with them."
He also he gets to put all of his lands in play now.
He does actually get to play all of his lands.
So he can I think he's gonna have at least a 20/20, right? Like, I mean, I guess he's a little short on mana to get the 20/20 into play. But
What? Oh, wait,
like-
Dark Depths?
yeah, Dark Depths. Because
He
he doesn't have enough lands. He needs a sack outlet. He's one sack outlet away from infinite mana.
does he have? I'm assuming he has
Mana
Zern
equal
Orb
to
in
his life total, I should say.
I'm going to assume that he has Zern Orb in his deck. But,
I would hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, but all hypotheticals aside, Chase is scooping it up because he sees the writing on the wall.
He's out of permanence.
He is out of the ability to play spells, and in a game of Magic: The Gathering, that is kind of important. So
Wrong one.
you're right. That is the wrong one. Chase does not get the one. There we go.
I'm so glad I put the other keyboard in here.
The what?
That way I switched
Oh, the other keyboard.
keyboards.
Yes. But yeah, let's talk about Jacob's deck a little bit because while we're saying lands, some people might not actually know what we mean by that.
Well, it's not so much lands as depths in this case. But I mean, so lands. Okay, lands is a strategy from Legacy that would play like tons and tons of lands in their deck. This deck also plays a good amount of lands in it. It has, you scroll down,
44 lands in
so over 40% lands. It uses these lands in two general ways, in a couple general ways. One, it can just get Dark Depths into play and copy it with a Thespian Stage, put a 20/20 into play.
Yes.
Another outlet, though, is you can often just strip or wasteland your opponent out with lands. It also has some utility lands. It has Glacial Chasm, which can keep you from dying. It might have a Tabernacle, but I don't see one. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't have Tabernacle in Pleasureville. It can sometimes like get beside you back many times. It's just a pretty versatile deck. That one's sweet. That's a newer land, Horizon of Progress. You can put lands into play from your hand tapped if you pay 3 mana. So you can like increase your lands you can play. They might be playing that again already.
Yeah, I get it.
You can just click and
There we go. All right, we have an elegant parlor.
so elegant.
Yes. And the lush portico. So both players with their surveil lands. We have not gone a match without seeing one of these surveil lands.
Is that a? Did he
Oh no,
surveil?
that's a Sacred Foundry. You're right. Never mind. I'm wrong. Got that Boros watermark right there. Urza's Cave going into the bin for Jacob, and it is Chase's turn too.
Urza's Cave is great. I don't know what that card. When I made my land stick.
All right, the play is
He does have squandered resources though. That's one of my favorites.
the white-green Fastline Razor Verge Thicket, I
Looks
believe.
like an Inti.
No,
No.
I don't think that's a D. It might be. That might be the Anim Pakal card.
That one costs 3.
Yep, that is an Inti. Yeah, it's the showcase version of Inti. We won't bring it up because it'll mess up your search.
I already did.
You messed up your search. All right. Yeah. Regardless, so Inti hitting the battlefield for Chase. Kind of a messed up card as well. Been saying that a lot, but again, this is Canlander. Canlander allows you to play some of the most.
This is Magic in 2024.
Yes.
There's just a lot of messed up cards.
Yes, this is a standard legal Magic card. A lot of people are playing with cards that are from Legacy or Vintage or things like that. Now, that is a standard legal Magic the Gathering card. As a Grist hits the battlefield on Jacob Bagha's side, the original printing of the original Grist, the OG,
Grist.
the Hungering Tide. You want to put a comma there, otherwise it's going to fail to find because punctuation.
Not always.
All right, we have a plus.
Or you just said the wrong.
It might be the Hungering Tide. Just search Chris. Something's going on. All right. Anyway, Inti is attacking, discarding this Noble Hierarch, putting a +1/+1 counter it, and also giving it trample.
The Hunger Tide.
The Hunger Tide. Okay, I got the hunger part right. All right. And
Sometimes
that is
it's insect and sometimes it's not.
Copperline Gorge, I believe, is a card that is exiled with
Yeah, it looks like
Inti's
Copperline
ability.
Gorge.
All right. So Jacob
That's
takes
the red-green fast land.
Yep.
He's going to play Skyclave Apparition.
and exile that Grist.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry for talking over you.
Best enter for what's happened.
Transpose yourselves to like that table. We can remove the tabletop so you don't
All right.
across an insane distance. That
You may hear Judge, our judge in the background, is also our events coordinator, doing a masterful job at balancing both judging and just kind of running events, because this isn't the only thing we're doing here. If
We
you-
have a ton of Commander players here today camped out. Thoughtseize is going to reveal only Eladamri's Call, which for action in Chase's hand, which is going to go away. Eladamri's Call at tutor for any creature for green-white.
Yes.
And
Which
then Jacob's going to follow that up with a
I think
Natural Order.
Oh, he's taking
Gonna
two from the
sack
ancient tomb. Okay.
His insect. His green-black insect. You know, it kind of looked like it was black, but
It is green black, yeah. What are we grabbing? We're grabbing Primeval Titan. There we go. That's what I like to see. I'm imagining he's going to grab Dark Depths and Thespian Stage. There's a Thespian Stage pulled to the very top of his deck right now. As he's probably looking for the Thespian or the Dark Depths.
it is prime time.
It is in fact prime time. Primeval Titan. For all of you Commander players out there, you can't play with this card, but if you're playing Canlander, you can.
That is the temptation, I think, with this format. It's kind of Legacy, but you get to play some cards you don't get to play in Legacy. And it's kind of, it's kind of Commander, but there's cards you get to play that you don't get to play in Commander.
I don't think
And
this format is anything like Commander. Like, I honestly.
It's a 100-card singleton.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
gotta
That's
spell it out for you how it's like Commander.
Yeah, this format is nothing like Commander. But as the Primeval Titan in play will tell you, a card that is way too good for it. Is really, really good here, but not too good.
To me, Magic's just gotten to this point where there's just so many cards that you almost shouldn't get to play more than one of each copy.
The Highlander format in Highlander is in Singleton. Is kind of an interesting thing. Was it not Yorian? What's the companion that you have to play Singleton copies of? Karuga?
Lutri.
Oh yeah, Lutri.
Yeah.
Another card banned in Commander.
You don't have a sideboard in. You specifically do not have a sideboard in Commander, so you cannot play companions.
You can play companions
Not in Commander, in Canadian.
And yes, in Canlander, you not only don't have a sideboard, but you also very explicitly cannot play companions as a companion. You can play them as part of your 100, but you cannot play them as companions, as a way to just kind of keep that design. Yes, Judge is fantastic. Discount. Sorry, we're doing so many things that our chat sometimes gets disappeared, but yeah. All right,
All right.
and Chase is conceding to the inevitable
Inevitable
Dark Depths
2020.
Thespian stage.